Welcome back to FBW, the show where we go through the week in wrestling, sharing our highlights, lowlights, and ringside shoutouts, as well as our turnbuckle ratings for each show. Don't forget to put add-ons to fantasy bookings as well as your own ideas down in the comments, and you could be featured in our future segment, Ads of the Week. So, how about that week, Rach?
It was a wild, wild week, and I am fucking hyped. We have 7 days till WrestleMania, and I am so excited. Yeah. I can't wait.
Yeah, it's definitely WrestleMania season. We will preface early on in the recording that we've recorded this section of the podcast before we have watched SmackDown.
Yes.
So by the time we get to the end and we're on SmackDown, we will be all caught up. So it could get even fucking wilder.
Exactly. We don't know. We could be speaking from a point of view like, oh my God, it was so amazing. And then SmackDown could completely flop. We don't know. But we will find out.
Oh, it very well could, because there'll be more fucking McAfee shite.
But on a good note, though, Raw was pretty fucking awesome.
Yeah, Raw was pretty fucking good.
That was a good episode of Raw.
Yeah. So we diving into Raw then?
I think we're going to dive in. So first, to start off the night, we had Punk's promo, or technically pipe bomb, because when Punk goes into the middle of the ring and he crosses his legs, sits down, we know you're in for a treat. So, yeah, but I will say though, I think the Houston crowd could have been a bit better.
They were in Houston, were they?
Houston, yeah, because Punk did mention that he was talking about the history of Houston wrestling, and he was saying some really cool shit, and they were just going, "What?"
I think they, what? Yeah, and I actually appreciate it as well. I actually seen a tweet from Bronson Reed that said like the crowd wanted Harley Race. Now it's like, I'm not a huge, I don't know much about Harley Race.
I've never heard of him.
You have.
Have I?
Yeah, we've heard him in
Sorry.
We've heard him in old videos and stuff like that, but we've never seen him. I've listened to old videos on wrestling bringing up Harley Race and that, but I've never watched a Harley Race match. You know, I know some of the lore, and I know that he's one of those kind of old school wrestling types, like the likes of Triple H and CM Punk and all those guys coming up would have been watching Harley Race.
And he was in WWE?
He was in WWF, I think. I don't think he was in... He definitely wasn't in WWE. I don't even know if he was in the WWF.
Ooh. He was in... He's old school.
Oh, yeah, he's proper old school.
Oh, okay.
But I seen Bronson Reed literally post up and say, are we actually wadding Harley Race?
I know. It was ridiculous. And then they were chanting OTC while Punk was talking. It's you're getting a pipe bomb right now from Punk and you're going to chant OTC. I'm like, what are you doing?
Well, we know in hindsight that it was we'll call it pipe bomb light.
It was. He's had a few of them now.
We know in hindsight that it was a pipe bomb. But, the crowd weren't to know that. But at the same time, it's the build-up to Punk and Roman for the
at WrestleMania.
So yeah, maybe the crowds do need to calm the fuck down with the stupid walk chants.
Do you realize what you're getting right now? Shut the fuck up. Anyway, but there were some amazing lines. I wrote down so many lines that I just couldn't get through them. But there's one that he said that I'm actually going to use in real life myself, because that's a fucking good line.
Oh, interesting.
He said, "Being hated by losers is the price I pay for not being one of them."
Oh, that is actually a good line.
It's a really good line. It's you say that to someone, they're what are they going to say back to you? It's that's just mic drop right there. But he just kept going, and he had more. He had a lot more. And one where he said was Roman acting like he's The Rock. At least The Rock is... What?
He called him his bloated cousin.
Yes, he said that too. He said, "My bloated cousin isn't on the board of directors."
Yeah.
So that was a really good line.
I was about the roids.
What?
I said he's talking about the roids.
And he said, "At least The Rock is a Hollywood superstar." Correction, was a Hollywood superstar. I was shocked by that line because I was like, what is he getting at? Is he saying that The Rock is like washed up now, or what's he trying to say?
Well, what he's getting at there is like The Rock, the Smashing Machine. That movie was meant to be like his Oscar bait movie, and it flopped. No, he still got. He
I was
still
wondering
got
what
some.
that was in relation to. I was like, what's that about?
Yeah, he still got some nominations for it, but like he didn't get nominated for an Oscar, and that's obviously what they were going for. And then in the box office, the movie flopped as well. So, like, we actually haven't seen it yet, so we haven't. So
yeah,
um,
I will watch it. But
we do like MMA as well. So like the Mark Kerr, that story is pretty fucked.
yeah,
like that is a crazy story. So, and it like he looks like he did a good job.
yeah.
So yeah, we have to give it a watch ourselves.
No, definitely. And yeah, though this one was good as well. He said, my daddy wasn't a pro wrestler who gave me a favour job because I sucked at football. That was another good line. I was like,
Jesus.
ooh.
What do you do with that?
I know. Where do you go from there? Like,
God damn.
What?
God damn.
Damn. Stop him when he's telling lies. And then he said as well, you are just a buck-toothed Nepo baby who ate dog food for a weird old man.
Yeah, that was good.
Which I was like, what are we doing? What are we doing now?
Let's call back to the Baron Corbin shit in 2019.
Yeah, you showed me that of the guy who just had to eat dog food. Is that the same guy? Is that the dog you're talking about?
I think, yeah, it would have been.
Yeah, but I don't remember. Did Roman eat dog food?
No, he got it poured over him.
Oh, you got to pour it over. Okay, so I knew
He
there
was
was
chained
a
to he was chained to the corner and they like poured fucking dog food over his head.
Oh, okay. See, I didn't know that. So I do remember there was a wrestler who had to eat like weird shit or drink some crap.
Oh, that was Tommy Dreamer.
Oh,
yeah, he
okay.
had to drink the Undertaker's like tobacco backwash, and that was real.
Oh
and he
God,
actually did
that's so nasty.
Yeah.
Why would you do that to someone?
Makes me gag right now. The people, anyone listening do not need to hear that.
No, that's horrible.
Because I might gag. It's disgusting.
And then he went after Pat McAfee. And he said, Pat McAfee, a buggy, whipped arm, no-brained hillbilly. You want to talk about ticket sales? Why don't you call up your agent who was foolish enough to shoehorn you into this business and tell him to lower the ticket prices? Hell yeah, Punk. When he said that, I was like, holy shit, is he going to get in trouble?
Yeah, that was a big deal when it happened, when he said it right. That was kind of like...
Yeah, that's all over the internet after
like, what
he
the
said
fuck
that.
are we doing?
Yeah.
So like that kind of did make it feel like it was the semblance of a pipe bomb. Like,
yeah, he had free reign.
Yeah.
He must have.
Yeah, he basically went out there
They
and
wouldn't
just
have
was
okayed
like,
that.
fuck it, I'll see what I can get away with.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was a wild line.
That was a wild line. And to finish off, I am CM Punk, and I approve this message. So that was, one of the best promos I think I've heard. Like, that has to be up there. Like, that was really, really good. Like, no notes.
Yeah, no, it's a Punk promo. It's a Punk pipe bomb.
Yeah.
It's kind of it's the thing that we always want. Anytime Punk picks up a microphone, that's what you want to happen. The thing is, and it is like, you always want that to happen, but if we got it every time, it wouldn't mean as much.
Exactly,
you know?
yeah.
But
you have to have ebbs and flows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's why he's solid on the mic, but every now and then he goes off like this.
Yeah.
And it just hits different. It's like, that's where it skews between the lines of real and, you know, kayfabe.
Like, those are always the best ones, like when it does like have some realness to it. And I obviously am still a new fan, so when I see shit like this, I feel like I'm like super I'm like, holy shit. But I think like, not that you don't think it's fucking awesome, but I feel like you're not almost desensitized a little bit because you're like, seen it. It's like been there, done that, where I'm just like, what is this? And I'm like freaking out.
Oh no, it's not a been there, done that thing. It's like, yeah, I've watched wrestling for like 20 odd years.
Yeah.
But like, still, when shit like that happens, like, it's still really fun. It's like, yeah, I've seen this before in the sense of, like, I've seen Punk do a pipe bomb, but it's 2026. I still want to see Punk do a pipe bomb, and for him to do it on Ari Emanuel and the ticket prices and that shit, it's like, yeah, like, I'd love to see him go harder.
Yeah.
Because it's like, what are they doing? Like they're talking about bringing down the ticket prices. It's like you're going to have a somewhat empty WrestleMania. It's like they've sold nearly 40,000 tickets for night one and 39,000 tickets for night two, or vice versa. I can't remember which. And I think it can hold up to 60 odd thousand people. Like, that's 20 something thousand fans empty seats.
Oh God, there's going to be so many empty seats. I'm so like curious to see what it's going to look like. And I wonder if you bought like a WrestleMania ticket and you're like up in the nosebleeds and they don't sell enough tickets, I wonder if they just bring you forward.
They would, yeah. They do. Because they want to make it look as full as possible in like all the sections that'll be shown, because they'll tarp over sections that aren't and make sure that they're not shown on camera.
Yeah.
So the only times you're going to see that are through fans who go to the show and end up like sending out like pictures or whatever.
Yeah.
Like if you see them on Reddit or like shit like that, you'll see a bunch of empty
ticket prices though.
You which?
I'm hoping they do lower the ticket prices.
Yeah, but they're going to lower them, but they're going to lower them by a fraction. It's like, yeah, if you lower the ticket prices of WrestleMania, if you cut the ticket prices by 50%, that you're still cheapest tickets still going to be like $1,000, and the fucking front row tickets, it's like, oh, instead of paying 50,000, I'm going to pay 25,000.
Yeah,
that's still bollocks. Like you could cut it by an eighth, and it'd still be too much.
Yeah. Or people are getting loans out to like go to WrestleMania, and I'm like, don't do that. Like, that's ridiculous.
That was weird Steiner math by me there. Like an eighth is way less than a half. I should have said like 7/8. You could cut it by 7/8, and it'd still be fuck all. Like,
it's actually
you'd
saying
still be
like
paying thousands.
What?
You'd still be paying thousands.
I know, it's actually crazy. And so amazing promo by Punk, and I think that's the best one he's done so far in the lead up to the whole Roman back and forth, because there were some like times where he was like getting mad at the whole like old line and stuff, and I was like, well, we do know that was meant to be originally, but I'm like really excited now for WrestleMania, and I thought it was a fucking amazing way to start off the show. Next then, on our highlights list, so we have AJ Lee and Becky Lynch's promo. Well, would you call it a promo? But basically, AJ Lee is getting interviewed by Michael Cole, and it gets interrupted by Becky Lynch.
Oh my God, no way. Oh, Jesus. Who'd have seen that coming? Stephanie did it with Liv weeks ago. There's definitely been like 7 other times this year that they've done it. It's kind of a cheap trope, but at the same time, it was really well done. Like, back and forth was good. AJ was fucking solid. Becky's Becky right now.
Yeah.
You know, it's a highlight because it was good. It was done well. It was delivered well. It kind of got you excited for the match, and I was like, all right, cool, that's a good back and forth.
It really was, and I was really, like, I haven't seen much of AJ Lee, and I was really impressed by her. I thought it was also funny the way Becky just, like, bullying Michael Cole when she first came in. She just goes, it's not the worst announcer ever, and I was like, she's too good at that. She's too good at that, like, mean girl sort of, like, getting in your face thing. It's like, oh my God, like, she plays the heel so well. And, just, like, little parts of the... of AJ Lee's part. I shattered those glass ceilings. I opened those doors for you. And then she said, 10 years away, they still kept calling. I know who I am. And then she said, when you took your daughter in tonight, you're going to ask her who her favourite wrestler is. And she ain't going to say Becky Lynch. She's going to say AJ Lee.
Ruthless.
So good. Really, that's like the best I've seen from her so far. So I'm excited. I think this could actually like steal the show a little bit.
No, absolutely
I think we'll be surprised. I think this will be like one of those ones you're going to sleep on, and then when you watch it, you're like, holy fuck, this is actually a really good match.
Okay, I hope you're right.
Yeah.
And yes, like that, phrasing it that way, absolutely. because it is one that I'm definitely sleeping on because I'm not overly enthusiastic. Like, I'm not overly excited about the match when it's actually going to be on. Like, when it's on, I'll get into it. But at the same time, the build has been fine. I'm not overly invested. I kind of want Becky to win, but like it's not like for me. It's not going to steal the show. It's not one of those matches. Like if like matches that are going to steal the show are going to be like Gunther and Seth.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like Brock and Oba.
Yeah.
Like, you know, the big kind of stories coming out of those matches, and well, Seth and Gunther could steal the show just from in-ring ability alone.
Yeah. No, I don't know. I think it's going to surprise us.
I think you're fucking wrong.
And then next on our highlights was the 6-man tag between Javon Evans, which I think that's the first time we've seen him back since his injury. Was it? Or am I?
Oh, I think you're way off with that.
Am I?
I think so.
We haven't seen him in a while, though.
We haven't seen him in like a couple of weeks. He was like, I think he was talking backstage with Kofi last week.
Yeah, but he hasn't been in the ring.
Okay, yeah, it's been maybe about 3 weeks.
His first match.
But I don't think it's his first match since he got that. Do you mean that potential concussion?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it the concussion or his arm?
Yeah, it was a concussion.
Oh.
But yeah, I'm pretty certain he's been in the ring since then.
All right, maybe I don't remember.
I could be wrong, but neither of us know right now. So
yeah,
who the fuck cares?
So it was Javon Evans, Dragon Lee, Penta versus El Grande and Los Americanos. Good match. Can't really think of any standout moments or anything like that, but basically ends with Javon hits an OG cutter on Bravo and gets the win. And then the more important thing happened afterwards, where
Who's that jumping out the sky?
Rey Mysterio comes down to the ring and
see, so many people are going to be angry that I didn't go Booyaka there, but I way prefer that original music.
What? The Rey Mysterio, that one?
The Who's That Jumping Out the Sky.
Yeah, so good. So yeah, he comes down to the ring and I went immediately like dark with it. I was like, is he retiring?
So this is a weird fucking place to retire.
I don't know why.
It's like I'm going to walk out on a Raw 2 weeks from WrestleMania and just retire.
Well, I thought maybe he was announcing it. Yeah. I didn't think he was retiring there and then.
Enjoy WrestleMania, guys. Thanks for the cheese. See you later.
Bye.
It's like, if only I could last another 12 days.
Adios. Yeah, so he comes down and basically says he spoke to Adam Pearce. That's the right one, right?
Bald Nick Aldis, yeah.
Yeah, okay, Bald Nick Aldis. And says that he's going to be added to the ladder match for the Continental Championship. So, you happy about that?
I am. I worry that Ray will lose both of his legs because he's just back from. I think he had a tear or something on his.
Did he?
Yeah. Oh no, he didn't. He had fractured ribs. So now.
Oh, I don't think that's any better. To be honest.
No. As I say it out loud, it's like no. He just had fractured ribs, and now he's going to go into a ladder match with Penta, Javon. Like Rusev. Rusev is weird in that match.
He is so weird. He just stands out. I feel like he should be replaced with somebody else. And I don't know who, but I think you mentioned.
Oh, I would have liked Vikingo.
I
think Vikingo is the one there. A couple of weeks ago, you had that. They called it an open challenge, and then Kofi answered it, but he didn't answer it by coming down to the ring. They announced that Kofi had answered the open challenge before the open challenge happened, which is fucking weird.
I hate that.
But don't have it be Kofi. They could have had it be Vikingo, and then because I know they're doing it in Triple A. I know they're doing it there. I think it's over this weekend, but the idea of having him in a WrestleMania match would have been fantastic. You're showcasing Triple A. And you're also getting Vikingo in the ladder match with Javon, Penta, Dragon Lee, JD McDonough.
Yeah. And also, I really do think, since this is the first WrestleMania since the WWE have taken over Triple A, that there should be a representation at WrestleMania. And I'm surprised there isn't.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fair.
You know what I mean?
I feel like Vikingo should be that representation.
Yeah, I agree.
Well, technically, they do have representation at WrestleMania because they have Dom. And Dom is the Triple A
mega. Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, I forgot.
Mega Campeon.
Campeon.
So he is technically the representation.
That's true. Yeah, but he's a WWE star who just happens to have a Triple A belt.
Yeah. Well, a lot of people feel like the heart of Triple A should be in this ladder match as well. And he's not.
Yeah.
And that's El Grande Americano.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, how is he not in a... I think they're going to be keeping the El Grande versus original El Grande for Triple Mania. Which I think is a really good idea because the US crowd don't seem to be clicking with it the way the Mexican crowd is.
Yeah.
And the Mexican crowd
love him.
And the Mexican crowd are wild for Ludwig Kaiser's El Grande.
Yeah.
It's fucking fantastic.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Is in El Grande.
Oh, are we back to this? Just check the nipples. We know through the nipples. Wade Barrett told us it's not Chad Gable.
But yeah, I'm really excited to see Ray at WrestleMania. He missed it last year, unfortunately, because of an injury, and Ray Phoenix jumped in, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jeez, good memory.
I don't have a good memory. He mentioned it on Raw.
Oh, okay, you should.
I can't take credit for that.
Oh, fair.
So
should have stolen the credit and just been like, "Yeah, I remember. I remember.
Oh, I remember.
I remember."
So yeah, I'm happy he gets to be at WrestleMania. Could be his last one, but
it is his last one. This is his last WrestleMania.
No, I don't want it to be though.
Well, I'm fairly certain he's retiring in Italy.
I'm gonna cry. I'm really just annoyed that I didn't get to see him before he retired, to be honest. So I'm just no, just give us one more year. Please.
At a show, like.
Yeah. I don't know. I just love Rey Mysterio. And
you and a shitload of other people.
I know. So next on our highlights list is Seth Rollins' promo. So he comes into the ring and he basically is talking to Gunter through the camera and basically saying like you're basically Paul Heyman's shield, which I thought was a very interesting choice of words.
Yeah, but they fucking use that way too many times.
Obviously, that's on purpose.
Yeah, it is on purpose, but
Okay.
they come back to it too much. Like, he was Cody's shield in the build-up to finishing Cody's story.
Yeah.
You know? And it's like, stop fucking hammer. We get it. You, Roman, and Moxley were all part of a really cool group called Shield.
Yeah.
Like, let's stop fucking hammering it home. Don't need to bring it up all the time.
Yeah, I actually agree.
I also don't like the fact that they call it the Shield chair shot.
The Shield chair shot?
Yeah, well, you know the way Seth like creeps into the ring and the way he hit Paul from behind in the back.
Yeah,
that's how he took out. That's how he turned heel on the Shield, and aligned with the Authority. As when Triple H, there's always a plan B, and that's when Seth took out the two boys.
Oh yeah.
So that's been known now as the Shield chair shot, but that's fucking stupid. It's just a chair shot from behind.
Well, you could say that about everything. You could say that about like a cutter or a thing, like, and then people have their names to it.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean?
I know what you mean, but it's also like it's referred to in other people's segments. It's not just Seth that.
Oh,
do you know what I mean?
thought it was called a Shield chair when anyone from the Shield uses it.
No.
Oh, okay, that would have made sense. If it's called that for every kind of situation.
Not for every. It's not like it's used every week, but like on the occasion where that shot is used, it's always used in reference to the Shield.
Oh, I didn't know that. But yeah, and then Gunter runs in from behind him and gives him a rear naked choke. And they're going back and forth. And there was this one moment in the ring because Seth is standing there in a very long black kind of leather jacket or leather coat.
Trench coat, wasn't it?
What?
Trench coat?
A trench coat, yeah. And he is basically like they're brawling or they're trying to get away, and he pulls his jacket off, and he does this weird like spin as he takes it off.
Oh yeah, that was cool.
The first thing I thought was because it looks like Doctor Strange. He's just like
the way he whipped the jacket was cool.
It was really
good. It was actually pretty fucking slick.
They had a really good back and forth then, and then later on you see Gunter backstage with Paul.
I called this shit last week.
You did call this shit last week.
Now, don't get me wrong. Me and a fucking shitload of other wrestling fans on the planet. I know I'm not the only one. It's not like, oh my God, Gunter got Brock and oh, that's what's going to happen. Yeah, a lot of us probably figured this is the way it was going to go.
Yeah.
But not this fucking early, so I call this shit.
You did call it. And yeah, he basically says that Gunter says he owes...
you owe me a lot more than a big thank you,
yeah.
You big penguin-looking fuck.
And
Give
Paul
me
looks very nervous.
Who's what?
Paul looks very nervous after he said that. He was like, oh no.
Paul looks very nervous all the time.
Yeah.
Seth has him on edge. You think you know me?
So are we feeling a bit more invested in the Seth and Gunter match?
I was invested from the start.
Well,
you get Seth versus Gunter.
Yeah.
It's a fucking banger match.
Okay.
So,
I am a little bit more invested, I have to say. But at first I was kind of like, why? But now I'm like, okay.
Yeah, they did really well to actually have you invested in it from this. Like, this is one of the better builds. Because there's a lot of shitty builds to WrestleMania this year. Like, Cody and Randy being fucking one of them.
Yeah. I think it's a good build because it has actually a shorter amount of time to get us invested. It's harder to actually keep you invested over a longer period.
That's not true.
No?
No, that's not true at all. People were insanely invested in the Bloodline. That lasted fucking like 3 years. The reason people stay invested in things is because of good storyline, good writing, and logic. Do you know what I mean? It's like once you have Gunther be like, oh, you owe me a lot more than a big thank you. People instantly think, that motherfucker's retiring everybody. Brock's retiring later this year. He's fucking taking him out and he's going to take him out at SummerSlam. Shit, there we go. Logic. Of course, that's why he would help Paul. All you need is small semblances of logic and all of a sudden you have investment in a story.
Yeah.
It's not that fucking hard, really. And yet they find ways to just fucking ruin some things.
Yeah.
It's fucking ridiculous.
No, I completely agree. You know what? It's just like, when you just like, you touch it too much and then you ruin it. You know, sometimes when you just pull it back and you make it simple, that's when it's the best.
That's a weird way to say that.
What do you mean?
Phrase it.
Did I?
Yeah. You just touch it too much and...
I meant like tweak it.
Yeah, but you didn't say tweak though. You said touch because you're a little pervert.
Fuck off. Another one then of our next on our highlight list is there's lots of highlights in this Raw. By the way,
Raw was a very highlight filled show.
It was a very highlight filled show, and honestly, we could have made the entire show a highlight, but we decided not to. But our next highlight is Asuka's vignette.
Yeah,
and she looked fucking cool.
She looked awesome.
And she did a really fucking good job. And I just love Asuka. She's so good at what she does. And she basically was saying that EO took advantage of her kindness.
Which she did.
Yeah, no, she didn't.
Yes, she did. Asuka paved the way for women like Kyrie and EO.
Yeah, that is
and
true.
Now she's just thrown it back in her face. Oh, I'm going to go off and I'm going to side with Rhea. Oh, look at us, we're Rio. It's like, oh, you're just not going to help the Kabuki Warriors? You absolute fucking ungrateful bitch. How fucking dare you? After everything Asuka has done for you. Bullshit.
Anyway, no, I think it was what's more accurate. It's like when you're younger and you have a friend and then you make another friend and the original friend is all pissed because you can't have more than one friend. It's like, you're just like, no, but you're my friend. It's like, yeah, I know, but I can have more friends. That is essentially what happened there.
The fuck are you talking about?
Asuka didn't like that they were friends.
That who
She
were
got
friends?
jealous.
Oh, okay. You mean Rhea and Io?
Yeah, I thought that was fucking obvious.
I thought you were. I thought you were saying you were throwing Kyrie in there because I was like,
Wake up.
"Fuck you." I thought you were putting Kyrie in because I was like, that makes no sense. Like they're.
No, Kyrie is just in an abusive relationship at this point.
Yeah.
Someone save her.
Yeah, someone needs to save Kyrie from Io and make sure that because Asuka's looking out for Kyrie. She needs to stay away from Io because Io is abusive to her. She gaslights her. Anyway, moving on.
So she basically ends the vignette saying that she is still Io's senpai. I'm assuming that means like teacher or like guide. And then she said, "I'm going to teach you a lesson." And yeah, it was pretty fucking cool. And
Let's go, Asuka.
let's go, Asuka. Nobody is ready for Asuka. We also had another good vignette. I can't say that fucking word, I swear to God. Finn.
Oh, well, we had a thing before the vignette with that.
We did?
Well, yeah, we had a match. We had JD McDonough versus Finn Balor. And JD's in the ring, and Finn makes his way, and Dominic attacks him.
Yeah, so we didn't really get the match. We wanted
which was
the match.
bollocks, because I really wanted that match.
I really wanted that match too.
I thought that'd be a really... And especially on Raw.
Yeah.
That would have just been a good little kind of build-up match. You could have even had it end in a DQ at the end with Dom coming out. But just give me 7 minutes.
Not even... I would have been happy with 3. Like, just
I wouldn't have been happy with 3. They wouldn't have been able to get much done in 3. Well,
hey, NXT do speed championships with 3 minutes, and they seem to get it done.
Yeah, but that's fine. You're giving younger talent. You're giving younger talent a chance.
I got you. Got him.
You fucking child. With the speed on NXT, speed titles, not the drugs.
He's flustered. He's flustered.
But with the speed titles on NXT, you're giving the young guys an opportunity.
Yeah.
Whereas if you put Finn in a 3-minute match with JD, that's more of an insult. It's like...
True.
Like, come on, we don't need to be putting Finn... Like, people want to see Finn wrestle.
Yeah.
You know, we don't want to see 3-minute matches. Don't get me wrong, you can do some storyline development in that, but we're 2 weeks away from WrestleMania. Let's see a bit of, like, Finn and JD go back and forth and then do what you want to do.
Yeah, agreed.
But then...
we
get to a little later on.
Yep.
We come to Finn in the back. Now, it's convenient that he got this vignette done in time after they beat the shit out of him.
Yeah.
He must have just walked to the back and been like, "Oh, fucking give me a camera right now."
Am I remembering it wrong? I thought the vignette came first.
Yeah, you're remembering that wrong because in the vignette he literally references "Fair play, boys. You got the upper hand of me," and fucking how they took a
they did
page out of his playbook.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Hey, somebody needs to wake up. See, I can do that too.
Yeah,
bitch.
Uno reversed it. So it's the side. So basically, Finn says, "There's a side of me, Dom, you haven't seen, and you've awoken it." And then he looks at the camera, takes a breath, zooms in, and his eye goes dark.
His eye goes dark, and then his skin starts to, like, fucking turn a different colour and shit.
His skin turned a different colour?
Oh my god, you're a dumbass.
I was only focusing on his eye.
Yeah.
I didn't notice his skin change colour.
Yeah, his skin changed colour.
Oh, that's fucking awesome. Yeah, I'm fucking excited. We're going to see Demon Finn at WrestleMania. Fuck yes. Oh, so
this
excited.
Will be cool.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome. We're moving on then to our final highlight of Raw, which is Brock and Oba's contract signing. What did we think?
I think this is the one thing that they're doing really fucking well.
Yes.
And they just need to keep this momentum, because this seems to have legs outside of wrestling, where like a lot of people are kind of seeing this and being like, holy shit, you know, Brock has that UFC kind of appeal, and you know, it's like two big fucking dudes just smashing into each other. So
Yeah.
like a lot of people seem to be kind of interested in this.
Yeah, no, I think this might be the match that I'm probably looking forward to the most.
Yeah.
For WrestleMania. This is at probably number one in terms of what the one I'm most excited about.
I think a lot of people would agree with you, and I think
Yeah.
I'm probably one of them.
Yeah.
Like, I think I'm the same. This is probably my number one investment match.
Only thing is, I would have liked to have heard Oba speak a bit more, because Oba's great on the mic.
Yeah.
He really, really is. And he's not... I think the only reason is because Brock isn't as good. He's not as like strong on the mic. That's why he has Paul Heyman.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
but that's what I want to see.
Yeah.
But like, we have one Raw left. I want to see Paul Heyman not shoot, but like cut a promo on Oba and Oba be in the ring with him and then return fire.
Yes.
Like, because that's somebody where if you can stand there with Brock behind him, I don't know if Brock is on Raw. Might even be better if he's not.
Yeah.
Because if it's just Paul Heyman in the ring with Oba, and Oba's able to go toe-to-toe with him, going toe-to-toe with Paul on the mic and, like, getting yourself over like that could be bigger for him in the long run than the domination of Brock that he's done the last few weeks.
Yeah.
That could be the icing on the cake, where that solidifies Oba as one of the top guys.
Yeah.
Like, if he can just stand there, cut a promo, have the crowd over as fuck for him, he could be the world champion by SummerSlam.
Honestly, I genuinely think that could happen, because Oba is just like full, like all rounder. Like he looks intimidating. He's got a great character. He's great on the mic.
His entrance
he's
is
got an
unbelievable.
entrance,
The crowd reaction, the crowd interaction.
Oba. Like, that is so like goosebumpy. Like, that.
It is.
Imagine that at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
It's going to be a long strut down to that ring. He's going to do it.
That is going to be a long strut. Maybe you have him strut halfway down, then like walk another couple of steps, and then just realise, fuck this, and just have him tear off running into the ring to tackle Brock. Have Brock come out first.
No, I want him to strut the entire length.
Oh, absolutely. Oh.
He's supposed to be longer than Roman getting down.
Yeah, but crowds are fickle. What happens if they boo him? It's like if he's there for like 7 minutes, just trying to strut his way down in that kind of canter.
Yeah. Well, you could like have like dancers or something and like make
No. What the fuck are you talking about?
I just wanted
Shut
the
up.
reaction.
Oh my God.
I am not serious.
You wouldn't want to be.
Um.
You have fucking smoke and nothing else.
Yeah.
Bring back Undertaker's fucking... Oh, the dudes in the hoods. Can't remember what they were called. They had a name.
Guys in the hoods.
Yeah. He used to have like... His WrestleMania entrances, he had the guys in the hoods that were all there with the burning
Is
sticks
this
and
the
stuff.
time he almost got caught on fire? Or technically he did get caught on fire?
No, this was a bunch of times. The time he got caught on fire was Elimination Chamber.
Oh, yeah.
There was no guys in hoods for that one.
Oh.
It was a pyro fuck up.
Yeah, that must have been scary.
Was,
Because also he can't react because he's the Undertaker. He's just be like...
When he did react, he ran through it because...
Did he?
Yeah, he got burned.
Did he actually get burned?
He got 3rd degree burns.
Fuck off.
Yeah.
And then he had to wrestle.
Yeah, they were pouring water on him up until the time where his cage or his pod opened up.
Oh my God, that sounds awful. Yeah, so basically with the Brock and Oba contract signing, getting back to that now. It started off with Triple H and Adam Pearce coming down to the ring. I think we mentioned we didn't see the need for Triple H. It could have just been...
Yeah, it's like...
It
Triple
could have
H
just been
is
Adam Pearce.
He's just forcing himself into the biggest thing that is for this WrestleMania. It's the biggest match.
Attention.
He is. He's a massive attention. He's a fucking... It's absolutely ridiculous. It's like, where is the Triple H that ran NXT gone? Where is he gone? Because he's turning into Vince.
Yeah, well, that's what happens when men get power. A lot of the time. Not every time. But there's a lot of times where once they get power and once they they sit behind that desk, it goes to their heads.
What do you mean by men? You don't think it's the same for women?
I'm sure it happens to women too, but just that. Unfortunately, there's not a lot of women in those positions, so you can't really say what the majority are like. You know what I mean?
I think it's human. I don't think it's men or women.
Just human nature, yeah.
I think it's just power.
When you get power.
Absolute power corrupts absolutely.
Nice.
Fairly certain that's Batman.
Is it? Well, question is, have you ever seen Triple H and Batman in the room at the same time?
Don't ever think that Triple H is Batman again or I'll fucking divorce you.
I am the Batman.
I will stab you with the kniffy.
And then Paul Heyman comes in and he introduces Brock. Then we get Oba coming down and then just a full-out brawl.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that was eventually it.
They were throwing fucking chairs at each other.
Yeah,
and
throwing everything at each other and
just fucking trying to murder each other.
Yeah, it looked like a fucking episode of Jeremy Kyle. So then that's it for our highlights. We actually have no lowlights for Raw.
It was a solid episode.
Which is what we want. We want to see that. Then so just on to the ringside shoutouts. We have LA Knight versus Austin Theory. There was also a little Danhausen segment backstage. But I can't really remember exactly what happened. But it's Danhausen, so it was probably awesome.
Yeah, it was Danhausen and Speed.
Oh, yes, it was.
Yeah, he wanted him to uncurse him.
Uncurse him.
He said, I'll take one of your mansions.
Yes, now I remember.
Yeah, and then he disappeared again. So Speed is still cursed.
So basically, it's Austin Theory, LA Knight, and they had Speed and Logan Paul at ringside. Logan shoved Speed into Knight, trying to cause a distraction, and then Speed tried to run away and run up the runway, and he got blocked by the Usos. And LA Knight just stood there, and he's like, what do I do? And then Speed did something I was not expecting, and he ran at LA Knight and jumped clean over his head.
Yeah, Knight did duck for him a little, but it was still impressive.
He got
some serious height.
I wasn't expecting that. So yeah, Speed's running in to the ring. He is shitting himself. LA Knight tries to grab him and pull him back in. And then Logan distracts Knight. And then Austin gets a quick roll up and gets the win. Match itself, I can't really remember if it was good or bad match, but yeah.
Boilerplate, it was nothing to write home about.
Just standard, really.
It's the match there to get to the furthering of the story.
Important part, yeah. Then we had Adam Pearce come out and he announced a 6-man tag for WrestleMania, and then he does a cool little mic flip. And walks out. Because I know it was like, ooh, nice mic flip.
And he likes breaking those microphones, right, doesn't he?
That was pretty good. But how are we feeling about this 6-man tag?
I want to go back to the mic flip. So imagine if we were just chilling here at home and we were just doing the podcast and we just flipped our mic.
Yeah.
We just broke it, and every time we had to fucking order a new one. So that's fucking, that's crazy. It's like a $60 mic he's breaking every time he fucks it on the ground. To
be fair, they always give it. I've always hear apparently them giving out about dropping the mic or throwing the mic. Like, it's expensive, don't do it. And there's Adam Pearce just, whew. Yeah. I don't give a fuck.
It's like a $4 billion company. You can afford to replace the mic.
Yeah, probably.
Arseholes.
But yeah, are we happy about or not happy or
about the six?
About the 6-man tag for WrestleMania.
Oh,
with Speed.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Meh. I have no interest in it really.
Can I just point out that this just came to my head. We have this 6-man tag, and we don't have the tag champions at WrestleMania.
Yeah, it makes no sense.
Like,
you have this, and you also the tag champs on SmackDown are probably not going to feature on WrestleMania either.
Yeah.
And so, like, at least we have the women's tag titles. But yeah, neither men's tag title is going to feature. So, like, that's ridiculous. You're going to have the tag team champions wrestling, both in a 6-man tag match.
Yeah.
That's a weird choice. It's just to get a celebrity in.
It is.
You know? Like, don't get me wrong, I don't really mind, like, what Speed's doing. He's keeping, like, kayfabe on his stream and stuff like that. So, like, that's pretty impressive. Like, I appreciate that. But, like, I don't care. Like, I don't care. There's too much celebrity involvement this year. I think every fan will agree with that.
Well, I think we say that every year. There always is some level of celebrity.
There is always some level.
Yeah.
But they seem like they're going overboard the last while.
Yeah, but that's because they're desperate for ticket sales and they're doing everything they can except for lowering the fucking prices.
But how many people are sitting at home who are fans of Speed, see him get thrown into a camera by LA Knight, and then think to themselves, oh, I'm a fan of Speed, but I've never watched wrestling, so I'm now going to pay we'll say a middle into high nosebleed ticket to go to WrestleMania.
Yeah.
That's about $2,500.
Yeah.
You know? I'm going to pay $2,500 to go to a wrestling show that I've never watched wrestling, just because I'm a big fan of I Show Speed. Where's the fucking logic? Because you know who buys tickets to go to WrestleMania? Wrestling fans.
Yeah.
So maybe fucking put more effort into your fucking wrestling show.
Exactly.
And less into fucking showcasing celebrities. People aren't buying tickets because they're a fan of fucking Jelly Roll. If they're a fan of Jelly Roll, they're going to go to a concert.
Yeah.
Like, how brain dead of a company do you have to be? It's fucking ridiculous.
I know. Like, will they see sense? I don't know, but I'm hoping one day they will. And yeah, normal wrestling fans will get to actually go to WrestleMania, because I said it last year, and that was my very first WrestleMania where I actually sat down and watched it, and I said the crowd was like, for me, wasn't like loud enough. And I said it's because they're not real wrestling fans. They are rich folk who are just looking to have a good, like, do something for the evening. They're like, ooh, there's a wrestling, like, WrestleMania, that'll be fun. I'm just going to throw 20 grand because that's nothing for me. And they just go, and they don't know how to behave because they're not wrestling fans. They don't know when to cheer. They don't know what chants to do. And it's dead. And they wonder why they're not getting the crowd's reaction, because these aren't wrestling fans, because you've outpriced the real wrestling fans.
And it takes away from the product.
It does. And it kind of just have the same WrestleMania feel. But anyway, we could go on about this for a while, so let's move on.
Yeah, we're dilly-dallying on
dilly-dallying a little. We got sidetracked. Side quests are fine.
We'll go into the Speed Championship now, and we'll go quicker now for the next run.
So we have a couple more ringside shoutouts. One of which was Bailey versus Lash. Good match. Anything standouts for you for that?
I thought it was interesting that I liked that they had Bailey beat Lash after Lyra and Bailey had both lost in a tag match against Alexa and Charlotte on SmackDown last week.
Yeah, I agree.
I also liked the fact that Lyra cheated for them to win, which was an interesting choice, and I actually do like that. So, yeah, it kind of throws it back up now where, it would make sense if Lyra and Bailey won. Because that loss on SmackDown made no fucking sense. It was really weird.
Yeah, you mentioned that last week as well. And, yeah, so basically Lyra held Lash's leg down so she couldn't pop it up on the rope and helped Bailey win. We also had Alexa and Charlotte come in and attack Nia ringside. So we had that as well. And then while they were fighting, Bailey like hopped off the top rope onto everybody. But yeah, it was a solid match, and happy that Bailey won. Next shout out is we had Rio versus B-Fab and Michin. Match itself, I can't really remember anything that happened, but again, it's one of those matches that sort of just leads you into the story.
Well, yeah, you're not coming away from that remembering the match. You're coming away from that remembering the aftermath of the match and what was being told.
Yeah. So we had Sky, Sky get the win by rolling up B-Fab. And then Jade attacks Io with a kendo stick, while Rhea is held in the corner by B-Fab and Michin. So she's like, "Yo, no!" She's like, Io's getting attacked with a stick.
I think you pointed this out at the time. It's like it's a rehash of Gunther and Jay from last year with Jimmy.
Yeah, it was like, where have I seen this before? This looks familiar. It's like, oh yeah, last year on the lead up to WrestleMania when Jay was handcuffed to the ring watching Jimmy get his head kicked in by Gunther. So I'm just like, are they just doing the same thing as we saw last year?
Yeah, they just rehashed it.
Just rehashing it. I'm not mad at it. It was something I noticed. But yeah, and then I was like, oh, poor Io. How do you feel like they did with the build up between Rhea and Jade?
Not great.
That's one I think they might have dropped the ball a bit.
Massively.
I feel like they haven't really put much effort into the women's rivalries actually in general.
Yeah, they've been quite lazy with the likes of Liv and Stephanie and that.
Yeah, so I should do, not that they've dropped the ball fully, but I do feel like they could have done better.
But anytime they've been on TV, especially Liv and Stephanie, they've done really well. They've made me wish. They made me wish that they had more build. Yeah, they had some of the time equal to maybe not Roman and Punk, but maybe a fucking 3/4 of that or something.
Yeah. No, I really like they've got good chemistry. And speaking of Liv and Steph, she's my mate, Stephanie. So speaking of the Liv and Stephanie, we had Stephanie's promo. Mate, really, really good promo. The things she said, it was really funny. Like she said, Liv, you're a cheap, brainless bitch.
This was a vignette, wasn't it?
The vignette, sorry, not promo. I have promo written down, vignette. And she says that Liv has daddy issues. Well, she could just call him Daddy Dom, so, I mean, she's not wrong. And she said, you say that you will attack me on sight. And then Stephanie said, for me, you won't see it coming. Which kind of plays into what happened later on in the evening, when we had the Judgment Day backstage, and Liv is talking to Roxanne, and she's basically just saying, let's address the elephant in the room. I know Finn brought you into the Judgment Day, and she's kind of talking about that. And then next thing we know, Stephanie comes in and just smashes into the back of Liv, and unfortunately, Liv and Roxanne crack heads. And you can see it happen. As soon as it happened, I went, oh God, they actually hit heads. They hit heads. I was freaking out. I was like, no.
We can hear it. They smash off each other.
Yeah.
It's all it's a really bad collision. Which is shown even more in the aftermath when you see the bump on the two of them. It was a rough one. And then she picked her up and threw her into the TV. Yeah, I forgot about that part. You still had that extra. She must have been half conscious, being like, why the fuck am I being thrown through a TV? It's what the fuck's happening? Oh shit. Oh yeah, I'm a wrestler. Oh God.
It's just when you see things like that when you're almost just a little over a week out of WrestleMania, your heart's fucking stops. You're just like, oh God, no. Because you don't want anyone to get injured, especially this close. You don't want anyone to get injured anyway.
Especially in a world title match.
Yeah,
But they were put into concussion protocol. Yeah. But I think I haven't heard that they've been cleared, but I have heard that they're not worried about them missing.
No, because they were posting online and they were smiling and stuff. I feel like they wouldn't have that sort of humor about it, if they were worried themselves, they probably would have gone like radio silent.
You see them posting online about that, and then you see the diabolical post online that Stephanie Vaquer did when she seen the bump.
Oh God, what was that again?
I showed it to you. It was that crushed little baby doll head.
Oh yeah.
I was like, holy shit! Like, you don't genuinely laugh when you're scrolling too often. When I seen that, I genuinely laughed. Like, I laughed out loud.
Damage. That was like literally so good.
Oh, it was fucking brilliant.
Yeah, props to Stephanie for that. That was good. So that's it. That's the end of Raw.
So we move to NXT.
Yeah.
Oh, no, we don't, because we have to give our turnbuckle rating for Raw.
I almost forgot about that. So
probably because I blindsided you and just drove straight through.
So what would you give this Raw turnbuckle wise?
I would give it a 9.5.
Ooh. I'm going to give it a 10. Yeah.
Okay, so very high.
Yeah.
So you're not giving them much wiggle room to get much better.
But I genuinely can't really find any faults.
No, that's fair. That's fair.
Like,
10.
It was a really, really good episode. There were some really, really amazing standouts. And the things that weren't the biggest thing, they were solid.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I feel like there was something in every segment that it was enjoyable. Do you know what I mean? There wasn't anyone that dropped the ball. There wasn't anyone that was just meh. Everything, in my opinion, was like really, really good.
Yeah.
So 10.
So it's a 9.5 from me and a 10 from you.
Yeah.
All right, so we finish there and we move on to NXT. So we go from a Raw that's filled with highlights to an NXT that, in my opinion, was kind of there. It was, coming off of Stand and Deliver, I would have hoped for more. Like they should try and make those NXTs similar to like the Raw after WrestleMania. Where these big things happen or these standout things, but no, it just felt like they were like there was a lot of letdowns in the sense of Ethan was there, Joe was there, JC was there, and it's like we just finished Stand and Deliver, and these people are still here. Are you telling me you couldn't have kept JC off of TV for a few weeks and like then moved her up?
Yeah,
because she's done.
I don't know what else JC can do. I really don't know what else she can do with NXT. Like, it's just, I was out of all of the people I saw at Stand and Deliver, I was so certain. I would have bet money on JC not being on the next episode of NXT. I was like, she's going up. She's going to be off TV till after WrestleMania, and then she's going to debut, or even debut at WrestleMania. Maybe she helps somebody like get a win or something. I don't know, but I genuinely thought that was it. And then when I saw her come on NXT, I was so disappointed. I was just like, no. What more can this woman do? Like, she's already getting overlooked as the best, having the best year last year. And for some reason, Saul, in everyone's mind, has done better than JC, which I'm like, no. JC Jane was literally had the best year of her career so far last year. And it was just overlooked. And now she's still, like, I just feel like there's nothing more for her to do in NXT. She has done everything she can do, Sorry, I'm ranting.
No, I know exactly what you mean. And like, she's been putting on some amazing matches. Yeah. She's by far the face of the women's division in NXT. And she, like Kendall, if Kendall had won, like, it would make sense. In the sense of Kendall could carry on from JC in quality-wise, and she will evolve into what JC is on the mic. Whereas Lola just seems like a step back. Yeah. And, like, look, I'd love for Lola to prove me wrong, but in the ring, some of the stuff she does, I could do without, but most of the stuff she does, she's solid. She's a good wrestler, but her character work and delivery is just abysmal. It's just so wooden. Yeah. And, like, I know she will probably get better, but the thing is, we've been saying that for a while. where like, oh, she's bound to get better and she will get better and it'll just take time. She's had a lot of mic time over the last little while.
She has.
Like, she's had mic time, she's had backstage stuff. You know, she's had recorded, pre-records and stuff like that, vignettes.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they're all delivered the same kind
so
of way.
wooden. Yeah.
There is no like the vignettes. She obviously has takes. She has multiple takes, and the stuff they put out, it's like, that's what you got.
I was like, that was the best take.
I was like, really,
really,
really. That's okay. All right. That was.
They probably just got to a point where it good enough. And like, okay, we're starting off talking about Lola, so we might as well just mention that this whole part was a low light. Lola's promo, she was like,
to end the show too.
Yeah, to end. Oh yeah, but that was to end.
That was the main
show.
event segment.
Oh my god!
Now it was main event when JC came out, but that was like, that's a low light as well though, because JC's there. It's like, why is she still there?
Why is she still there? And just the way, like, just like Lola, just like in the ring when she was like doing her promo, she was like, and then I thought to myself, and it's just, I was just like, it was just so, it was like watching like a bad, like acting show. Like, you know, when people are just starting off acting and they're really bad, and it's just like, you can, you're uncomfortable because you can, it's not coming out natural.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And I was like, oh, I'm not feeling this at all. And I want Lola to do better as well, because she's actually really good in the ring, and I want her to do better on the promo, on her mic skills, but she's just not there yet. I'm surprised they gave the title to her, to be honest, but they obviously see something we don't. But then Stone comes out and he announced that we're going to have JC have a rematch for her title. I'm saying her title because I want her to have it back. I mean, she's going to be in NXT, at least let her be champion.
I think that it's one and done. I think that Lola's going to solidify her championship reign by beating JC 1-on-1.
Really?
And then I do think JC will be brought up. I think then she'll be taken off TV, and then she might be kept out for maybe, what I would do is, like, mini fantasy book here. Not really a fantasy book, just more of a throw it out there kind of idea. So throw something in the comments and add to it if you want.
Yeah.
You may be mentioned in our future segment. But what I would do is I would have her lose to Lola, like you do when you're leaving NXT. You kind of usually go out on your back. And then I would have AJ Lee beat Becky Lynch at WrestleMania, and then come out on Raw on the Monday after the Raw after WrestleMania. That Raw, I would have AJ come out, say that she's happy to see the back of Becky Lynch. That's them done, and from here forward, she's a fighting champion. Like, she's going to be defending this title whenever she gets the opportunity on Raw, including right here, right now, tonight. In an open challenge, and then you hit that music, and JC Jane comes down, and she beats AJ Lee on the Raw after WrestleMania and becomes the Intercontinental Champion. And I would have her hold that title for a while. Like, I would, because
interesting.
Yeah, so heel JC coming up, taking that title off of AJ. And then dominating, because she will dominate with that title. And I think that is the perfect stepping stone for her on the main roster. Because I think her coming in and just going into, like, segments here or there, whatever, like, she'll make the most of it. But I think put a title on her. Have people gunning for her. Because when she's in that position, she is hateable, but you also really appreciate the work she's doing.
Yeah,
like, you watch her and you're like, oh, you're an irritating fucker, but also you're meant to be, and that's fucking awesome.
Yeah,
she's like the Miz.
Yeah,
but a way better wrestler in my opinion.
Ooh.
Ah, no, she is she absolutely is. You watched that Kendall Gray match back on, I think it was January 6th.
Yeah,
that match between Kendall Gray and JC Jane. I don't think the Miz has ever had a match like that. Like, that was an absolute fucking banger, so it was.
I'm going to have to watch that back.
Yeah, we do. I can still remember that. I still remember that running knee she hit her with. She hit her with a running knee in that match, and like, all right, don't get me wrong, you don't want to hurt your opponents, but like Kendall was absolutely fine. She rolled through it. She looked like she full on smashed her in the head with it.
Yeah.
It's like I'm looking at it going, all right, where's the fakeness there?
I know. I think we rewound that, didn't we? We looked at it again.
Oh, I think we were around that like 4 times. We're like, how did they do this? I was like, I don't think they did this. I think she kicked her in the fucking head.
But yeah, okay, I have like one question about if JC Jane comes up to that open challenge. What music is played? Because does she take the Fatal Influence, which I love that fucking music. It's so good. Does she take that for herself? And then what happens to Fallon and what's her name?
Lainey Reid?
Yeah, what happens to them?
So if you want to find out about that, you'll have to listen for my fantasy book.
Oh, okay.
Because I definitely have an idea for that in the future.
Ooh, interesting. Okay, I'll leave it with you. And
that idea will highly revolve around a certain Lainey Reid.
Ooh,
and that group may not be Fatal Influence anymore. But we shall see.
Interesting.
But yes, with JC going up, I think I'd give her new music in the same vein. But I would give her new music.
I know, but I just like that music.
I know you do, but fucking deal with it, bitch.
And then we're going to move on to our highlights then for NXT.
Were there many? Because I don't.
There were 2.
Yeah, I thought it was. It was a low week for the highlights.
It was. Just coming off of Raw. Like,
just for NXT, Raw
all highlights essentially. Don't
get me wrong, when it comes to these 2 shows, I want Raw to be the better one.
Yeah, to be fair.
But like
the gap shouldn't be this much though.
Yeah, but I like being invested in NXT and invested in the kind of younger guys and girls, like fucking men and women coming up through NXT. Like, I like being invested early because we were invested for the last year. And one of the biggest investments for us, like this time last year watching Stand and Deliver, there was 3 guys in the main event of Stand and Deliver that we were like, we were into all 3 of them. Yeah. And they were Javon Evans, Obafemi, and Trick Williams.
Yeah.
And a year later, going into WrestleMania, look where we are. So, it's like...
all 3 of them are in WrestleMania.
Yep.
I just realised that.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
You have Oba and Brock, you have Sammy and Trick, and you have Javon in that ladder match. And,
holy shit.
And you have Stephanie Vaquer as the women's world champion.
Yep.
You know, she was only in NXT a year ago.
And Julia.
A little over a year. Yeah, Julia is the United States champion, but they have a lot of work to do with Julia.
Yeah, they dropped the ball.
They have something with
She has as well a little.
She has, in fairness. Her in-ring stuff, she's just not natural, and it's all fucking flowing into itself. Like, she can't...
Might be the crowd. Might be the big crowd. She's just not, like, used to it yet.
Yeah, I don't know what it is with her. Because we know she's phenomenal.
Exactly.
And we see her in those like, she does those silly videos and stuff like that with, like, other women wrestlers and stuff. She seems to do a lot of them with Jordan Grace. And, like, she has personality. She's funny. So, I don't know where it's getting lost in translation somewhere. Or she's just not she's not comfortable in the ring in front of those people trying to get it across. So, hopefully that just comes with time because, like, Julia is a world champion if she can just get that momentum.
Yeah, I really hope it does happen because I really like her look. I like her, I just like her style, the way she like her whole character. I think it could really be really cool, but it has to click, and right now it's just not clicking. But yeah, to start off the highlights, we have Izzy versus Saul.
It was a good back and forth, yeah.
Yeah.
Again, this is one of those where, and this is something that we will come back to a lot in these podcasts, but this was a match that led to the story.
Yeah.
You know, it was like when you finish this match, you might think back to like the Great Dame which is the finisher. Like, but
Great team.
But other than that, like, I can't really think of too much to happen during the match itself.
Yeah,
but I
I
don't remember being bored either. So,
well, there's one thing that did happen, and it was Zarya appeared,
yes,
and she speared Ruka, saw Ruka, and then Izzy got the pin.
I like that. I like that
I
a
do
lot
like that too.
because I like the fact that now I don't know about continuing this Saul and Zarya stuff. It's a strange choice, especially after Stand and Deliver.
I thought that was the end of it.
I thought it was the end of it too, so clearly not, and clearly we were wrong. But I don't know where they're going with this. But
I'm not really mad at it though.
But I do like, and I think that they're going to build Izzy as the big time heel to take on Lola. And I think she's probably going to fill that void that JC leaves when she gets moved
right.
up. And I think that's the right way to go about it. I think Izzy is pretty much there. Like, she has a couple of things to do, like she could do getting a little crisper in the ring. Those big boots that she does, especially, she needs to lay them in more because she's always like timid with them because she is like a bigger woman. But at the same time, it's like, you need to smash people. You're big for a reason.
Yeah.
You know, you need to look intimidating and fuck people up. It's like some people are going to eat it to the chest every now and then. Just has to happen.
Yeah. And that just is what it is.
Boo. Fucking boo.
Then our next highlight is Tatum.
Our fucking last highlight.
What?
Our last highlight.
Our last highlight, because we only have two of them. Tatum and Shiloh versus Blake and Jackson Drake from the Vanity Project. I really like Blake with the Vanity Project. I really like they just look well. There's a part in Blake's intro, like her.
Yes.
Yeah, when she does,
entrance.
she does this pose in front of the mirror.
Yeah.
And then they just appeared behind her and posed as well. And I'm like, why does that look so good, though?
Yeah. As infuriatingly, like, it worked infuriatingly well.
Yeah, it really did.
Because they looked like four knobs, but it was coordinated knobbery.
Do you know what it feels like? Because you remember Vanity Project, obviously, were in Evolve.
Yes.
But you remember who used to be in the Vanity Project?
Oh, that fucking, the dude with the long hair and the glasses?
No, that's not who I'm talking about. The blonde one, the girl.
Oh, Zeta Steele.
Yeah.
Oh,
and now it's Blake.
Yeah, Zeta's gone to AEW.
So, like, they obviously liked the idea of a woman being, or a blonde woman being in that kind of position, and then so that's why they've kind of put Blake in that. Well, maybe that's what I'm seeing, but that's kind of like,
I don't think it'll be a long-term thing for Blake.
No, I don't think so, but it's working for now. So.
Yeah,
and I like it.
I really like Tatum and Shiloh.
I love them two together.
They're a good combo.
Weirdos. I love it.
I will give Tatum a shout out in this match. The end when Blake hit her with the headbutt after Jackson Drake distracted. So Jackson Drake distracted Tatum.
Yes.
Tatum turned and Blake just hit her with like a headbutt and then hit her with the glamour shot.
Yeah.
Which is just the DDT. It's a double arm DDT. But Tatum sold that like a motherfucker. Like, when she got hit with that headbutt, she looked like she was out cold. And then she hit her with the glamour shot and she was out. And it was impressive selling.
Yeah, Tatum does the ragdoll thing very, very well, where she literally just like can throw her body and she just goes limp.
Yeah.
Like,
she
does that really well.
She's obsessed with dolls in every form.
Yeah, she really is. Then, so that was it for our highlights. Then we had one more low light other than the Lola and Jane thing. We had Jada and Kalani. So this is another rivalry which I feel like should have ended at Stand and Deliver that is now continuing on. But basically we had Jada backstage talking about Kalani, and it showed a clip of the Performance Center and them attacking each other. And then you had a social media bit where they're like talking to each other on social media, and like Jada's like banging on her car, and she's like, "Get off my car!" And that was basically it. But yeah,
and the line was delivered like acting wise as well as you just did it.
Yeah.
So that's how shit it was.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Trying.
You're welcome. You're on par with Kalani. That's as big of an insult I can give to you right now.
That is like the worst insults.
Yeah.
How dare you?
But
I honestly think Kalani is... Who do you think... Oh, here's a question. Who's worse on the mic? Kalani or Lola?
Lola.
Ooh, okay. Okay.
I don't think there's a doubt.
Yeah?
Yeah,
okay.
Lola's just wooden. Like, Kalani tries to change it up, but her delivery is just not great at all. She has her moments, but they're extremely rare. Whereas Lola, I don't think she's ever had a moment on the mic where I've been like, ooh, there. Because we are those people where we'll watch it and we want to give everyone a chance. Like, we always give everyone a chance. Where it's like, just show me something. You know? You want to have that moment where you're like, ooh, you know?
Okay, here's another one for you.
Oh, Christ.
Ava.
Oh, fuck.
Or Lola.
Oh, fucking bitch. Oh, that's
I got him.
genuine. You did get me. So you're asking who's worse?
Who's worse?
Ava. Ava's worse.
Really?
I think I'd rather listen to Lola because Lola, she's fucking shite. But you can still tell that she like she doesn't.
She's trying.
Yeah, she's trying, and she doesn't want to be shite.
No.
Whereas Ava, she was like the Room of GMs. You know? Like, anyone who's watched the movie The Room, she's the Tommy Wiseau. She's the Tommy Wiseau of the NXT Performance Center. You know? It's like, oh, hi, Sean. It's like, it's ridiculous. Her delivery. And she's so annoying too, because she actually had a couple of moments near the end.
Yeah.
Where, before she left, where we were kind of thinking, oh, maybe she's getting a bit better. And then the next week she would go as bad as she's ever gone. And we're just like, no, I guess that's fucked.
I think that was the most frustrating thing about her, because that's what she would do. She would be shit, and then she would have glimpses of like, oh, I think she's getting better. And then she'd just go back again. I'm like, why are you doing this? Like, are you fucking with me?
I think it was just a broken clock right twice a day situation where she just fell into like these moments where she was just accidentally, maybe she just stopped trying as hard, because she seems like she actively tries to be shite. I think she was just trying to be like, I wonder how far my dad's name can get me.
Maybe.
No, that's probably
mean.
That's probably too mean. That's too mean. She did leave of her own accord, in fairness.
Yeah, okay, we'll stop shitting on Ava now.
She's not even there anymore.
She's not even there. She doesn't even go here. So move on to the ringside shoutouts. So starting off, we have an announcement where we have Callie Armstrong, who dominated Evolve from like day one, is now joining NXT finally.
Fuck yeah.
Yay.
We've been invested in Callie for a while because we were watching Evolve there for a while.
Yeah.
Like, I said this to you already. Callie is a future WWE Women's Champion.
Agreed.
She absolutely is. She has the look. She has the mic skills. She's just very green now. But you can tell how she's putting them together that there is more than something there. Like, because when you listen to her deliver it now, you will be listening to it going, okay, like that was a little, like, not forced, but you can tell she's kind of remembering her lines kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like, but once she gets comfortable doing that and she gets comfortable kind of, not improvising, but just kind of flowing with it, she's going to be absolutely lethal.
Yeah, and she is really, like, strong and, like, just intimidating. Like, she just barrels through her opponents. Like, it's, like, fucking impressive.
Oh, yeah.
And she kind of, just the way she, like, is on the mic as well, she kind of reminds me of just, like, a little bit of, like, Jada Parker, the way she talks.
Okay, so Yeah, but Jada Parker's like kind of like the girl next door vibe.
Yeah,
whereas
that's true.
like Callie Armstrong is the girl next door who'll kick the living shit out of you.
Yeah, it's like the
Like-
two sides of the same coin kind of thing.
A little, but
Yeah.
like Callie is a genuinely intimidating woman. You
Yeah,
know, like
clack it.
she like I'd put her up there on the same level as like Jade Cargill, just like physique wise, because like Jade obviously has a ridiculous physique, but Callie has that like athletic kind of strong fucking build. Like she looks like she's genuinely
fuck
like,
you
she'd
up.
fucking run through you.
Yeah, but really excited to see what she does in NXT. I think she's gonna do really, really well.
She's gonna fucking dominate.
Hell yeah! I think she's going to be the next. I forgot her name. Blonde one, Juggernaut.
Amazing.
Amazing,
Yeah, think of amazing.
amazing, amazing. I need another hint.
Katie Price.
Katie Price. Oh, Jordan Grace.
Yeah, there we go.
Thank you.
I couldn't think of good hints, in fairness. I was like,
Where were you going with amazing?
Amazing Grace.
Oh, okay.
I know.
fair.
It was a vague one.
Yeah, it was a
one.
little. I wouldn't have got amazing and then gone to Grace, but anyway. Next on our ringside shoutouts was Tony's promo, as he is now the new NXT champion, and we also were hoping that Ethan had been called up, but then or Joe.
Yeah.
And Joe came out, then Ethan came out, then Ricky came out, and that's again another one we're continuing on, but we basically had them in the ring, and then the lights went out, and Dark State showed up.
Dark State showed up, and Saquon ran across in the. If you look up in the corner, Saquon is in the crowd, and he runs across a couple of people and just face plants, fucking hard, and it's like, oh no!
I wonder if he fell on a person.
I don't think he did. No,
No,
I think
no.
he went straight down. But in fairness to him, he got up, went and did his thing. But yeah,
He was in the wrong spot. He should have been on the other stairs. Because if you look, he was on the wrong side of the stairs. You need to run over to like get to the light in time. He should have been in a different spot, and he wasn't there.
but that wouldn't have been his fault. That
I don't
would have
think
been...
that was his fault. Maybe he was told that's where the light would be, and then he saw the light was over there, and he's like, "Fuck!" and he had to run.
Yeah, that'd be on the producer, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know who's at fault for that, but
Yeah,
he went down hard, and it was funny as shit.
it was funny.
But yeah, with Tony's promo and that, it's like, yeah, Ethan's still there, Joe's still there.
Yeah.
Like, Ricky and Tony's would probably be a good one-on-one rivalry, I guess.
Yeah.
But right now, yeah, I'm not sure where the challengers are coming from, especially when Joe and Ethan do move up, because Joe is on main roster money, so he's not going to be on NXT for much longer. Like,
no, he's not, and it wouldn't make sense to keep him there when he needs to ride this momentum that he has. I think the momentum might have actually died down a bit.
I know, yeah.
Which I'm worried about.
But the thing is, like, yeah, it might have died down a bit with the NXT. Like, the NXT crowd is weird. Like it's the same people every week, which can be a problem. It can be a blessing and a curse. But also some of them, like, most of them are like fine. Like, you know, the 90% of them are grand. 10% of them are fucking stupid.
Yeah.
You know, like the stupid chants, and they're trying to. It's like, yeah, I understand you're in a like small room with people who are trying to talk on the mic. Oh, this is my chance to fuck them up and try to put them off.
That's Florida.
Yeah.
Sorry
Florida,
for anyone
man.
from Florida.
Yeah, that's pretty much all the reason you need to give. It's like, oh,
Yeah.
it's Florida.
Yeah, exactly. But I just don't understand why. I know it's because that's where the performance center is, but shouldn't NXT travel around like the way the main card does?
They won't sell tickets.
Would it not? Okay.
No,
I
not
think it would.
consistently. Not with the product that they've been putting out.
But yeah, then you had later on, you had an 8-man tag match between Ricky, Ethan, Joe, and Tony against Dark State. And
I enjoyed the match.
the match was good.
It was a good match, and I really liked the ending Just having, because I wasn't sure where they were going with it. Obviously, Tony, like somebody was going to win from Tony's side, but I liked that Tony hit the finish on Saquon, and then Ethan had made the tag without Tony knowing, then just fucking booted Tony in the face, knocked him out of the ring, and then fucking hit the twisted grin on Saquon to get the win.
Yeah.
Which basically sets up Tony and Ethan then as because Tony's fuming after the match and goes back to Robert Stone and is like, I want Ethan for me fucking title. Because that's how his Italian accent sounds. He's like, here, come here to me, Stone. I'm going to fuck this fella up.
Forget about it.
Forget about it. Gobble ghoul. But yeah, that'll be a good match. I think we're getting that next week.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that will be enjoyable. I like to see where that goes. I hope it doesn't go into that in the long term, because like we keep saying, and we will keep saying, Ethan's one of our kind of ones that we're invested in. We want to see him on the main roster.
We do.
Because he's too big now. He's outgrown NXT.
Yeah. Bring him up and have him be part of the what you call it, Secret Herverse.
I don't think so. I think that's past. I think he could.
I just really like them together.
I think I have my own thing for Ethan.
Ooh.
At some point that could be relatively big. That's 2 teasers now.
Ooh, 2
it's
teasers. 2. Really, that's why this is a ringside shout out. Like, it was enjoyable, but we didn't pop it in the highlights. I'm not sure why, but yeah.
Oh, because it wasn't a highlight.
It wasn't a highlight.
It wasn't a highlight at all. It really wasn't. It's like, you can't put it in the highlights when you're upset about the fact that you're seeing Joe and you're seeing Ethan. You know what I mean? True.
Then the next shout out then was Briggs versus Keanu versus Jasper Troy.
So this is a shout out, and this is a quick just 10-second skim through. This is a very good big man match.
Yeah.
They fucking do really well. Like constant pace, constant movement, entertaining, and they kick the fucking shite out of each other. So it's a fun fucking match to watch.
Booker T called Keanu Keanu. Kept
calling him Keanu.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it was so fucking irritating. But yeah, all you can really say about this is big man match, done well.
Yeah.
Triple threat. You don't see a triple threat big man match very often.
Yeah. Also, speaking of like the crowd in NXT, do you remember that woman who kept screaming? Oh my god. That was so weird.
I don't think she was screaming. I think she was having violent orgasms. Me.
Oh my god.
I'm pretty sure that's what was happening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the only logical explanation.
Exactly. I think we've cracked it.
Yeah. But anytime there was any kind of choke slam or any kind of like bump or anything like that, she's like, ah! Yeah. Ah! Like screaming at the top of her lungs. And it was just like...
You say screaming at the top of her lungs, but what was actually happening is she was feeling it down in her plums.
Oh, okay. Alright, let's move on.
Why?
So
fine, be that way.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know why she should have got kicked out. It was fucking weird.
They were afraid to touch her. She was shaking so fucking crazily.
Oh god. Okay, cut that. Next,
fucking dare.
Is our final shout out then of NXT was the speed competition between Lexus King.
The speed competition.
Yeah, the speed competition.
It's a tournament. It was a match in a tournament.
Apologies. I knew it wasn't the championship match, but I knew it was some sort of competition, so I had competition written down. It's tournament. Speed tournament. Okay. So you had Lexus King versus a new guy. Okay, apparently he's good on the indies, and
I think he's in Evolve now as well, I think.
Yeah, so Starboy. That was his name, wasn't it?
Starboy, yeah.
I'm a motherfucking Starboy.
No. Boo. Boo.
Fuck off. But yeah, no, it was good though.
It was a very good match. He got a lot of. He did a lot in. I think this match ended with like 54 seconds left or 50 seconds left.
Yeah.
He did a lot in the 2 minutes.
Oh, he showcased a lot of
He
shit.
did. That was a proper showcase of what you can do in that amount of time and how you can like utilize that time.
Yeah, he's not smaller than he looked at first. I was just like, and then he came on. I was like, oh, he's
He looks fucking tiny.
Yeah,
I don't think
look at how
Lexus is that.
tall he is.
I don't think Lexus is that big, and Lexus was way bigger than him.
yeah.
But yeah, he showcased his style. It was really good, and then the selling at the end when he got that when he came off the top and he got that kick in the face off of Lexus.
Yeah.
That was good. Like the way he sold that, and then Lexus with the coronation for the win. Like it was a good match, speed match. It's not that long,
Yeah.
but it was fucking
Didn't
solid.
it?
It was solid. I mean, I will be looking out for that Starboy dude again. That's kind of the highest compliment I think we can pay him right now.
Yeah.
It's like we don't know
wanna
much
see
about
more.
him. We don't know much about him. We haven't seen much about him, but I'm interested in seeing more of him. So I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, me too. And that's it for NXT. And now we go to our turnbuckle ratings.
Oh, turnbuckle rating for NXT.
I'll go first. You went first last time, so I'll go first this time. I am going to give that one. I'm going to give it a 5.5.
Oh, interesting. So I'm going to stick with my rating. I thought I was going to be a bit shittier than you on it, but I've also given it a 5.5.
We're in agreement.
So yeah, we're actually in agreement on this one. I think 5.5 because it should have been a lot better being the NXT after Stand and Deliver.
I think that's why I voted it so low.
Yeah.
If it was any other NXT, I probably would have given it higher. It was just because you had Stand and Deliver, like you just had Stand and Deliver. This is your next NXT following that, and it was not good.
Yeah,
good enough to be honest.
It didn't set up things well enough.
Yeah, and
know?
that's just the truth. That's just your opinion, man.
Yeah.
And yeah.